There's a new dating term making the rounds, and experts say that it is quietly damaging relationships. It's called Frankensteining, the habit of trying to turn your partner into your ideal version of who you want them to be. Sam, I'm not looking at you, but I'm looking at you. So what does that look like? So in relationships, this article breaks down the fact that like Frankensteining can look like constantly suggesting they change their appearance, wanting them to dress differently, pushing them to adopt your hobbies or interests, thinking they'd be perfect if they could just change XYZ. So why do people do it? Experts say that many people fall in love with a partner's potential instead of accepting the person standing right in front of them. And as the excitement of a new relationship kind of fades, some people start to try and improve their partner rather than just deciding that they're truly, compatible. So the problem is what starts as an encouragement can kind of slowly become control. And when people feel this is not me looking to you, this is just me stating
now we're
things.
feeling it like that.
No, I'm literally just reading the article. If you feel weird, it's because of you.
No, it's because you said you were looking at me.
I was a little bit at the beginning. Okay. We'll get there. I'm just saying that when this is the problem with it is obviously if someone feels like they're being edited, they start to feel rejected for who they really are, whatever. That's like the science behind it. So the takeaway is that, this is starting to happen in relationships. I mean, I feel like we've seen this for years. Yeah, but even like your mom said on the podcast a few weeks ago, it's like you can't change somebody really. We know that at the end of the day. So yeah, I mean, what do you think about this Frankensteining?
Okay, so like the reason Tika's saying that she was looking at me.
Sorry.
It's because I approach everything in life like I want to be the best version of myself.
Yeah.
And so my husband also wants to be the best version of himself. Mm-hmm. And like, so that will come with that territory comes him being like, oh, help me pick out better outfits or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And if you saw like his clothes, you'd be like, yes, Sam, help him. He would not be mad at me for saying that on the pod. He like totally agrees with that.
Yeah.
And so I think we're still in the healthy-ish camp. Like, I don't try and change who he is as a person, minus like maybe he could play fewer video games. But apart from that, I think most wives have like a complaint like that about their husband.
Right.
But it's like you want to grow and be the best version of yourself in a relationship. And the minute you stop being that best version of yourself is when you should start reevaluating. Mm-hmm. And so like I think for me and for him too, it's like we're both trying to be like individually the best versions of ourselves so we can show up in our relationship and be the best. I think there's a big difference. What I'm trying to say is like, I think there's a big difference between trying to be supportive of someone and like also trying to control them. And like,
totally,
maybe I'm controlling when I'm like, please stop playing PS, whatever it is. But
PS5 or whatever. Yeah, no, I think the thing is, I think with like modern dating, like I've like learned to be like, if there are qualities about a guy that like I learn off the jump, like if this guy seems to be a little bit like, not like mean, but like he has like a snippy little vibe in the beginning. I'm like, and we're done. Like I don't need, if I like identify something, I'm like, I'm not going to change that. I'm not going to try to work on it. You're an adult. I'm an adult. That will probably work with someone. That doesn't work for me. Yeah. So like I've learned to like identify, like I'm not going to change someone. I cannot be doing Frankensteining at my age. It's like, I am not Frankensteining. I'm not making you who I am or want you to be. Like I will find a person that makes sense for me and who I really like. And like that, I'm not going to try to change anybody because like, why would you? It feels too hard.
I think it depends on what the situation is. Like if somebody's snippy or has like a bad attitude, do not try and change them. They will actually only get worse.
Yeah.
But if somebody is like a good person overall, but maybe like needs to shower more, I don't know. That feels like the kind of thing you could just be like, yeah, you smell bad and no one's going to tell you except me because I love you.
Yeah.
And that's not controlling because they do smell and you are helping them. Yeah. Like, I think that you're helping them be the best version of themselves. See what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't think you should try and change something that's like core about a person.
Yeah.
But if it's like something very minor and aesthetic and they want your help, that's, I think, the difference.
Yeah. Mom, do you think Frankensteining works? With men, you can change them?
Absolutely not. That is a solid no. You cannot change anybody.
Because, like, why would you? Like, it's just too much work to try. It's also like if that person doesn't
work,
want
it,
right?
They have to. Anyone in any change, like any growth, they have to want that. Otherwise, you're just like screaming into the wind. Why bother?
Right. Exactly.